How you doing, guys? Danny K right back in on the video. Let's go. I want to talk about the 3 people who were killed in an illegal U-turn. God rest their souls. Hope, my condolences to the family and friends. But I'm a truck driver, so I've been trucking. This is going on to 3 years of truck driving, mostly OTR for most of my duration of my career. But one thing I could say, he looked like he probably was a new driver, and I'm not saying what he did was right, because it was wrong to do an illegal U-turn. But I would say this: if you're a truck driver, you got to be very careful. Be very careful what you do. And I try my best. I'm trying to use this as a case study. Although this guy did something illegal, things happen while you're on the road. Almost anything could happen on the road that's outside of your control. So you need to protect yourself to protect others. Now, this individual, illegal alien or not, I don't think it matters if he's illegal or not. Not saying it does not matter. Not saying it does not matter, but if somebody who's legal did it, came to this country legal did it, 3 people still lost. Somebody who legal did it, 3 lives is still lost. I think that does not really change the results. You just plug in a different variable. Although I would say, if this person doesn't know how to speak English and is not fluent in the English language, they cheated to get their CDL, I would say, yeah, that is wrong, and they were incompetent. But I gotta say, I've seen a lot of people who just started CDL, they probably did an illegal U-turn at one point in time at the beginning of the career. And because, when you first get CDL, you don't realize how dangerous it is. And it's a co-driver, he was on his phone. He should have told the other driver, look, that's not a smart move. Don't do a U-turn. Just keep going. We're going to go, take that exit, and go around the long way. But sometimes you feel like, I can make this quick trick. I can just make this quick little U-turn. Nobody finds out, or I don't see a car, and then now, boom, 3 people died, and you're held liable for it. I don't care, illegal or not. You can't provide for your family. Now, you have 3 people who are dead. They're going to charge you for it. It's just everything just compiled, and I think is a disservice to just attack the driver. The driver already knows what's happening. Sometimes some people, they'll say, he doesn't have no awareness, he's not even sorry. I think some people deal with shock differently. If you get into an accident, some people deal with shock very different. Some people cry, some people yell, some people they just not really comprehending until further on, until he's sitting down in the cell, or he's sitting down, or whatever's happening, and the judge, and now the reality of what happened is now hitting him. It's hitting him. So I don't think you just say, he's a legal immigrant, which I'm not saying that does not matter, but 3 people are dead. 3 people who have families and friends that they will no longer see again, that are being affected by that. This gentleman might have a family, illegal or not. I'm just trying to show some empathy here. Illegal or not, he has a family too. Now his family has to deal with him being in jail. And I said, illegal. There's a driver who ran over another driver. He was not an illegal immigrant. He was a legal immigrant. And he did that on purpose. This guy did not mean to. In my opinion, I could be wrong, he didn't say, I want to kill a family. He woke up this morning, today's a good day to kill 3 people. That's I don't think he came out there on the road with that intention in mind. But although we have a result of our own actions, and each action has consequences, whether good or bad. He did something illegal, and then he learned why it's illegal. Now he learned it the very hard way, but it's a learning lesson for us drivers on the road. Don't do an illegal U-turn. Be very careful what you do, because there are outside variables. You're not in this truck by yourself. You're not in this road by yourself. Things impact, and you'll be held liable. Whether you're liable or not, but you'll be held liable. My heart goes out for him. This is going to be a short video, because there's nothing really much to say. The video was tragic. The gentleman should have never done that, which is true. The gentleman should have never just crossed that line, just made that illegal U-turn. But I look at it as, there's 3 people, 4 people of families are getting affected. And even the co-driver, I'll say 5 people are getting affected by what happened. The driver who did it, and those 3 people, and even the co-driver. Because you don't know how, if they get into an accident, you're on the next, you don't know what you're thinking either. So this thing where people just going, they're like, they're trying to attack the driver. No, I'm not saying the driver is right. I'm not going to be like, have a shirt, free him. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying is that, my personal opinion, he did not mean to kill 3 people. That was not his intention. Now it happened. The road is paved with path of good intentions. I understand that. He did something illegal, and now that happened. But his family, if he has a family, his family's going to get affected by that. And the 3 people, their family is definitely getting affected by that. So it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to see this as a driver, as a community, but as a driver, you take this in question as a person who, if you're a person just ride regular 4-wheel, just, you know, be observant of your surroundings. You always have to play defense, you know. I don't care if a truck driver or not, try your best to play defense, because your life is going to be in danger. The driver did was wrong. There's almost nothing you could do if you're going 60, 70, 80 miles an hour. To stop that abrupt with a 14-wheeler is impossible. With a 4-wheeler is impossible. So my heart goes out to them, and we just, as a truck community, we just gotta take this as a learning lesson. Laws need to be in play to, you know, protect and help people. If you can't understand English, if you can't read the signs, if you know, that should not be happening. I would say that. But in this situation, legal or not, the results were still the same. 3 people lost their lives. So my heart goes out to them. Prayers to the family and friends. This is something that's personally, it's not good to go through. It's not good to even see. It's not even good to even hear. It's a sad day. It's a sad day. All these illegals, that thing doesn't matter. The people lost their lives. People are going to go to jail. Family members going to be affected by this. That's what I see. Now, if he went and did it on purpose, oh yeah, do what you got to do. But I know most drivers, unless they going out there and doing it, you know, especially you can tell this person's like, yeah, I want to do something. But most drivers are trying to go on the road and feed their family and try to provide for their folks, for them or their family. So I don't think that plays a part. He didn't mean to do it on purpose. But as drivers, just learn from this. Don't do illegal U-turns. Be very safe. And as I'm getting older and more established in the industry and be a professional, safety is number 1. Protect yourself. Protect your CDL. Daniel out.